Hey, what's going on? Happy Halloween. Now, today is one of the scariest days of the year, if not the scariest day of the year, where you can scare somebody to death. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. So today, I want to do the video where I want to scare you in a good way, right? I want to scare you with crazy results on how you can dispute, remove, or delete any derogatory or negative item from your consumer credit profile that's preventing you from getting any type of funding from these financial institutions. Right, so let's unpack that. Let's break this down in this video. Before we do that, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell if you like the content that I'm providing for today, if you want to get notified. Thank you, I appreciate you. Now, let's go back to removing these derogatory items and these negative items from your credit profile. So one of the major things that prevent people from getting business funding, which is any form of unsecured business credit cards, business lines of credit. You may do equipment loans. You may do business loans, stated income loans, stated income lines of credit, right? So that's all form of business funding where you take your personal credit and you take your business, you put the two together and you go get the bank's money. One of the major reasons why you are not in position because you have these negative and derogatory items reported on your credit profile, such as charge-offs, and such as collection accounts. Now, lenders and creditors do not want to see any negative items within the last 24 months. So essentially the last 2 years, you want to make sure that you don't have any negative or derogatory items reported on your credit report, or it's going to be really, really challenging for you to receive any type of business funding in order for you to start, scale, and grow your company. So which brings me to this video, right? There's multiple ways to remove these items from your credit report. You might have heard of a few of them. You can send in templates where you can dispute using a template letter. You can send it to the 3 credit reporting agencies. That's right. Let me pause real quick. I said agencies, not bureaus. I'm going to circle around. Why is that important? Because Equifax and TransUnion, and Experian are credit reporting agencies, right? So I'm going to unpack that a little bit later. However, so you can send templates to the credit reporting agencies, to the CRAs. Now, you also can dispute online. Some people will dispute online. They'll go to Credit Karma. Don't let me get started on Credit Karma and why you shouldn't even be using Credit Karma. You know what? I will go there. So the reason why you shouldn't use Credit Karma, 3 main reasons. For one, they don't give you all 3 of your credit reporting agencies. They don't give you Experian, right? They give you Equifax and TransUnion. That's number 1. You need all 3 to see exactly what you can get approved for, because remember, these financial institutions, they do not communicate or talk to one another. Same thing with these CRAs, these credit report agencies. They do not talk and communicate with one another. So which means they don't share each other data or information. So for example, if we break that down, Capital One reports to all 3 major credit bureaus. But on the other hand, you have a different financial institution like a Chase Bank, who sometimes they only report to 2 out of 3 credit bureaus, or really sometimes only 1, depending on what state you're living in. So this is the reason why you have 3 separate credit scores, because the data is different. So hence the reason why you need to see all 3 of your credit reports. So you need to see what's on Experian, because this bank might pull from there. You need to see what TransUnion, because this bank might pull from there. Equifax, you need to see what's on there, that data, because this bank might pull from there. Are you tracking me? So that's the reason why we need to see all 3 of our credit reports. The second reason is the data on there is not accurate as far as the algorithm, right, that makes up your credit profile. Here's why. Credit Karma goes with something that's called a Vantage 3.0 score. It's an estimate of your FICO score. So whenever you're trying to get approved for any type of funding, you look up Credit Karma and you say, hey, I have a 720 credit score with Credit Karma. You get all excited. Then you go down to the mortgage loan officer, or you go to the mortgage broker or any type of funding specialist, and they say, hey, you know what? You have a 550. Well, that's because Credit Karma is an estimate of your FICO score. Those scores can easily be out anywhere between 25 points all the way to 150 points. So we definitely want to make sure that we're looking at our FICO score and not our Vantage 3.0 score. More on that a little bit later. Also, when you taking a look at your Credit Karma, they don't give you all the data that you need. For example, they don't give you your account numbers. In order for you to dispute any derogatory, any negative item from your credit profile, you are going to need the name and the account number. Credit Karma does not provide that, right? So those are the three main reasons, but I can go on and on why you shouldn't be using Credit Karma in order to view your credit report. So use a reputable source, which I'll put a link in the description, and we'll touch on that a little bit later. So with that being said, we want to make sure that we do not have any negative and derogatory items on your credit report. In order for you to do that, you have to get a credit monitoring service so you can look at those collection accounts, right? So collection account is a negative item that lenders do not like to see on your credit report. And a charge-off account is another derogatory negative item that lenders do not want to see on your credit profile, such as an eviction. You got car repossessions. You get what I'm saying? So anything that's negative and derogatory item, you want to dispute. Now, you can go multiple ways to dispute. Like I said it before, you can go with disputing online. You can go with disputing with templates. You can go with disputing when it comes to, you can dispute factual disputing, where you look at your credit profile and you want to dispute the facts. You want to dispute the data that's reported on your credit report. So here's the thing. When we're disputing any credit specialist, all we're doing is making sure that the information is reporting accurate. That's all we're doing. We want to dispute any erroneous, any unverifiable information that's on your credit profile. It's their job, the credit reporting agencies, the original creditor, this collection agency, to verify that this information is accurate. That's the whole point of it. So when you're doing factual disputing, that's all you're disputing. Or you can do Metro 2, where you're basically going to the source, which is the EI score. Right? I'm not going to get into that, but that's, again, those are multiple ways you dispute. Now, here's what you don't know. You probably know that information. You probably don't. But here's what you probably don't know. Most likely, most of you that's watching this right now. Did you know you can file a complaint with the CFPB, which stands for Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? So let's unpack that. Let's break that down. Notice I said bureau because they are the main bureau. They are the real bureaus, right? Not the credit reporting bureaus, the credit report agencies. They are agency privately owned. This is the bureau. So CFPB allows consumers to basically dispute or file a complaint on why they haven't been treated properly. So, for example, the CFPB govern banks, lenders, creditors to make sure that the consumer is being treated properly. So when you file a complaint against these creditors, against these lenders, against these financial institutions, they take it very seriously when you file a complaint. This is one of the best ways to remove any negative and derogatory items from your credit report. So, for example, when you dispute with the credit report agencies, because all the credit report agencies, they just store your data and your information. That's all they do. When you dispute with a letter online, with a template, factual disputing, they essentially go to these other third parties, such as LexisNexis, SageStream, or they go to the original creditor or the collection agency. Hey, is this information accurate? That's all they do. Now, when you file a complaint with the CFPB, they essentially resolve your complaint. They give you results in 14 days. Unlike the credit report agency, it takes them 30 days to get a result, to get you results. The CFPB, it takes you about 14 days to get results. So that's the beauty of this. You don't have to wait 30, 35 days. You get results as little as 14 days. In fact, it's right on their website, right? Once you go on their website, you will see once you file a complaint, it's going to take 14 to 15 days for them to get back to you as a result. Now, every single complaint does not take 14 to 15 days once you file a complaint. However, majority of them do, because some say, hey, we might need a little bit of time to investigate. Just give us a little more time. And that's perfectly fine. But majority of the time, you'll see those results very quickly. And you're going to see the best results when you do it this way. Now, you might be asking, hey, London, well, how do we do it? Great question. I'm glad you asked. Now, I didn't want to make this video super long, so what I did was I put a master training together just for you. I put a master training together where I show you step-by-step instructions on how to properly file the complaint with the CFPB. Now, if you want this master training class right now, since it's Halloween, since I'm scaring you with good results, positive results, I'm giving you 75% off. All you have to do is click the link in the description below and you get 75% off, right? So you want to make sure you click that link and sign up for the masterclass, and you'll get it directly to your via email, right? If you want your training, it's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of stress, a lot of headache. If you do it properly, follow every step that I showed you how to do it. Now, again, this is only one way. You also can still, while you file a complaint with the CFPB, you still can do a factual disputing. You dispute these negative items from your credit profile. I know they got AI out there now. You can do that way. However, Metro 2, you can still do it simultaneously. That's the great way about it. So you can file a complaint with the CFPB, and you can also do factual disputing. Right? Again, that's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm just giving you the fastest, quickest option that I do this myself and my team do this ourselves, where we provide with our top tier mentees if they need credit repair. If we have to repair, restore, and rebuild their credit, this is one of the strategies that we implement in order to get results really, really fast. So if you want to get results really, really fast, you want to file a complaint with the CFPB. Now, that's my time, guys. Happy Halloween. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Any comments, just put them below. Any questions, just put them below, and I'll try to answer everybody's questions. Peace out.